having to remember, oh shit, I said that. And then the first time you get pressed, you empty the clip about everything you always had a problem with. People are going to say, you're fucking lying to us. You were lying to us.
What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast, where we got to keep it brutally honest on this show. And right now, we are going to call out Nick Wright, aka Nick Wrong. You may know him from First Thing First. He is a protege of Colin Cowherd, who is one of the main faces on the Fox network, but he has obviously been paid off by Clutch Sports and LeBron James. And I'm just going to go out here and tell you guys straight up, in my opinion, how Nick Wright embarrasses himself by constantly defending a guy in LeBron James who simply just doesn't care about him.
He just today, he said, quote, he'll smile in your face and stab you in the back. That's why I don't like him. He's bringing up Wade's Hall of Fame induction, Kobe's memorial. He's saying, quote, he literally circumvented meritocracy in the NBA. Here's the problem, man. And this is where, by continuing to talk about this and not allowing yourself to take the L, you are really putting yourself in a bad spot.
This is a fanboy, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fanboy. This is a brunchsexual in the rarest form. Legendary form. Ultra instinct, meat riding, brunchsexual in Nick Wright, guys. Let me get this straight. You want Stephen A. Smith to just lie down, wave the white flag, and take the L. See, this goes to show you a beta man right here. This is the weak man right here. This is someone who could never, ever hang in my clan at all. I don't even want to be around a guy like this who believes that just because it looks like I should take a L because LeBron James is the superstar face of the league, I should lay down and take a L because I'm Stephen A. Smith and I'm not well loved or liked as much as LeBron James. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all to me. Do you hear yourself, Nick? So if your son gets into any situation or confrontation on the playground and the guy is more bigger and aggressive and more popular, is your son supposed to just say, wave the white flag? I saw my dad talk about it when it came to Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James. I don't want to fight for my rights or my will as a man. I just need to lay down because a guy with a higher status who's apparently above me has the right to do so. Yo, these dudes will sell their soul for LeBron James, man, and it ain't even funny no more, man. This is complete sad. It's complete weakness. It's embarrassing. I mean, it don't take all that to be. I mean, if you really want to be in the good graces of LeBron James, you know, Maverick Carters of the world, Rich Paul, man, it don't take all this, man. You ain't got to taint your soul, Nick, right? You don't got to go all out like this, brother. Because at the end of the day, man, you too will see, just like Brian Windhorst, a guy who has literally covered LeBron James since junior high school, not high school, junior high school, right? You too, Nick Wright, will see that LeBron James only cares about himself. I mean, I damn near don't even want to react to the rest of this video because it just started. But for the good grace of my subscribers, because y'all know I love y'all, let's keep going.
You always claimed you had no problem with LeBron. You always claimed he only had a problem with you. Up until 6 weeks ago, the stance was, oh, nothing but love for LeBron James. A great person in the community. A great this, a great that. I just think he's not the greatest basketball player ever. I just think he's only the second greatest player ever, and because of that, he has a problem with me. That's been the public statement.
Well, Nick Wright, being that Stephen A. Smith was being as fake as you, did it ever occur to you? Does it ever occur to you? Is it occurring to you right now in this moment that Stephen A. Smith is just doing what you do? Be a fanboy, be fake, not tell the truth for ratings. At least with Stephen A. Smith, whether he's keeping it real or being fake, he's number one at ESPN, has been for 12, 13 years. And I don't like Stephen A. Smith, but I got to give the guy his credit. So when you go out here and say just 6 weeks ago, you were saying this and saying that, Well, let's be honest. A lot of people in the media don't like LeBron James. You heard Stephen A. Smith also say that he doesn't want to put anybody else in it. Enough is enough. Stephen A. Smith decided to talk for himself and be a man. You should try that, Nick Wright, because right now, man, you selling yourself, dog.
And now the guy makes fun of you on Instagram and takes a couple jokes of yours, spends on McAfee, and you're letting everyone know, actually, no, never liked him. And so if we are going to do a full, real telling of it, the honest answer is, so why? What's been the problem? Was there something personal before? And the answer is no. LeBron wouldn't talk to him. That was the problem.
So let me get this straight, man. LeBron James doesn't talk to a lot of people. Apparently, he doesn't talk to Shannon Sharp and Draymond Green because he won't go on their podcast, and they seem to still somehow be super supportive of LeBron James. And you're trying to go out here and convince myself, which I can kind of see Stephen A. Smith being this way because he's a super petty guy. But what if Stephen A. Smith feels like his side of the argument is right, which actually sounds more right than not, because LeBron James is in his feels because Stephen A. Smith won't bow down. LeBron James is in his feelings because he confronted Stephen A. Smith knowing that it's not necessarily about Bronny James, but I can use this moment to make it about Bronny James when it's deeper, because Dwayne Wade and Carmelo Anthony already confirmed that this thing stems deep. It's way deeper than Bronny James. So I want to just state that on the record. I made the video about it. Go check the video out or go look at the podcast with Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade. They just kept it real. They told the truth. This isn't about, in my opinion, I don't know if this is factual what Mr. Wright here is saying, but in my opinion, I don't think Stephen A. Smith is the one mad, because even though LeBron James wouldn't talk to him, he still boasted heavily about LeBron James. So come on, Nick. Whatever Clutch Sports telling you, man, to come out here and put on the internet, stop it.
LeBron wouldn't talk to him or acknowledge him.
Really?
And Michael Jordan texts with him. That's it. It's the whole thing. That's the start of it. And so people ask me all the time, man, do you believe what you say? And my answer always is 100%.
I gotta be honest with y'all, man. Nick Wright has turned me off the last few years of me seeing him on First Things First. I happen to enjoy Chris Broussard and Kevin Wiles. Kevin Wiles makes that show. I do feel like with the new contract that Nick Wright has gotten, I think that because he's put himself in a good space, he comes off as a bit more arrogant. But we all know how Nick Wright was when Chris Carter, the Hall of Fame wide receiver, was on that TV show. Nick Wright was not this boasting, arrogant, Kansas City repping. Maybe the Super Bowls went to his head or something. The Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowls, I don't know. But I just feel like at the end of the day, Nick Wright is going to go out above and beyond to defend his boy LeBron James. What the whispers are, he's somehow tied and represented by Clutch Sports. Somehow, some way, he's going to go out here and die on a limb for his team, for his king. So a lot of this stuff, I'm not going to lie, it's just not going to resonate or stick with me. It's not going to stick with me. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all are picking up what Nick Wright is putting down. Y'all let me know.
If you never lie, you don't ever have to remember anything. If you're having to remember, oh shit, I said that. And if your stance forever has been, I have no problem with that person, he has a problem with me. And then the first time you get pressed, you empty the clip about everything you always had a problem with, people are going to say, you're fucking lying to us. You were lying to us. This applies to, I guess, some of our actual politicians and some of our potentially would-be or wannabe politicians. All you can do is keep doubling, tripling, and quadrupling down.
So it's clear as day that Nick Wright may not be a fan of Stephen A. Smith because he knows that Stephen A. Smith, you notice that he said something about politicians. Well, Stephen A. Smith seems to be campaigning to be in some type of political party, claims to be independent. I'm not going to get into all that. The truth of the matter is if Nick Wright worked at ESPN, would we even hear from him right now? No, we would not. Nick Wright would not talk like this if him and Stephen A. Smith were on the same network. You can bet your bottom dollar. So Nick Wright is safe at Fox Sports so he can come out and criticize Stephen A. Smith. I also think that he too wants a piece of the content pie. His content is really good. And guess what? He has to be a part of it. He has to get his slice. And he has to, most importantly, defend the love of his life, LeBron James. Like they all do. I mean, today, you can't really differentiate between a politician and a sports analyst nowadays because none of them really give it to us raw. Maybe when they're angry, like Stephen A. Smith. Maybe. Just maybe. But hey, you guys let me know what y'all think. You guys let me know if y'all agree or disagree with anything that Nick Wright just said. You guys also like this video and hit that subscribe button. It helps your boy go a long way in those algorithms. And hit that notification bell for future content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.